Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shanell and I'm here to help you guys be successful. So one of the things that I often get asked a lot is, what kind of advice would you have for somebody starting off as an entrepreneur? To be quite honest, if I broke every single thing down, we would be here all day. So to give you guys a shorter version, if you are actually interested in finding out the 5 main things that have helped me be a successful entrepreneur, then keep on watching. Now, the first tip that I actually have for you guys is that done is better than perfect. Now, if you're looking to start a business, you have to honestly let go of the idea that everything needs to be perfect. I'm serious. You will never start if you keep this mindset. Let me say it one more time. You will never start if you keep this mindset. One more time for the people in the back. You won't start if you keep this mindset. One of the things I continuously tell my audience is that you need to get your stuff out there. The world deserves to see it, and if you sit there waiting for every single little thing to be perfect, you're never gonna start. Now, clearly, if you are starting something for the first time, you will find that you will have mistakes. In fact, I actually implore you guys to get used to seeing those mistakes. Just put it out there like, you know what, we're gonna put this out. I'm gonna have mistakes. It's okay. It's part of the game. You should view your mistakes as a learning experience, and the only thing that's going to happen is what? It's just gonna make you a better entrepreneur. A quick story time for you guys is when I actually decided to launch my first ebook. I was so incredibly scared that graphics weren't gonna work. I was scared that there were typos, which there were. I was so incredibly scared that the people who purchased were going to demand refunds. They were gonna call me a failure, which none of that happened. What actually happened was that a lot of people purchased the ebook and they actually shared it with other people who in turn purchased the ebook as well. Now imagine if I had pushed the launch of my ebook back because I was waiting for everything to be perfect. Yeah, don't do that. The second thing I want you guys to remember is that it's incredibly important for you to establish your support system. Building a business is not an easy thing to do, and you want to make sure that you have people that are on your team that can share the highs as well as the lows with you. Now, keeping it in the family is all cool. You know, you're thinking I got mommy and daddy there. You know, I got bae, your girlfriend and your boyfriend to help you out, and that's cool. That's awesome. Having that support in a family-based setting, that's amazing. But one thing you have to remember is that if your family member or your significant other is not an entrepreneur, it may be a little hard for them to understand or level with you when you're going through certain things. It's actually so funny that we're talking about this because I remember a time where I was trying to explain to my mom why I was frustrated because I couldn't get a graphic to appear on my website. I was telling her that I couldn't understand the code. I couldn't read this code. It was so annoying. Even though I was frustrated and upset, I had to laugh because my mother's response was, "What do you mean, like a coupon code? Why are you getting bent out of shape over that? Just make another one so that, you know, it could work on the website when you try and do it." No, mom, not a coupon code. I mean like a HTML. You know what? Thanks, mom. Never mind. Can't get mad at her because she's so sweet and she's just trying to help, but she can't empathize with me. This is why I tell you guys it's incredibly important for you to find a social network or some type of group that you can find other entrepreneurs that can level with you when you're going through these frustrations, because it can get annoying sometimes. Now, of course, you guys know with the power of social media, there are so many different groups and different places that you can actually network with other entrepreneurs online in the digital space. Now, although our phones are amazing and connecting with people online is cool, I do encourage you guys to go out and do it the old-fashioned way. That means actually leaving your house. Yes, you gotta leave your house. But you can go to different meetups, you can go to different networking events. It's a great place for you to network with other entrepreneurs, and you never know who you might meet. It might be somebody that can definitely provide some good information for your business. My third tip for you guys would actually be to view your business as a long-term project and not just something that you're doing today. Now, if you use the Google and do a bit of research, you'll actually see that a lot of small businesses only have a lifespan of about 5 years. Yeah, it's actually a little depressing when you say it out loud. It's a sad truth when it comes to small businesses, and this usually happens when a lot of business owners are not planning ahead for the future. A lot of business owners get wrapped up in trying to figure out all of the solutions to the problems that they currently have today while neglecting to see exactly where their business is going to be a few years from now. Now, I know some of you are probably thinking like, well, I'm just starting my business today, like looking 5, 10, 15 years from now, what purpose does that solve? Even if you are starting out your business for the first time, I still want you to keep that mindset that this is something that you are trying to establish for the long haul. And just like you would do with any other project, whether it be in school, whether it be in work, you have to set goals for yourself. A few goals to get you started could be looking at a goal for your profits, looking at a goal for your reach, and even looking at a goal of expanding your business later on. It's also a good idea to make sure that you are keeping an eye on the numbers that your business is doing. marketing. You'll start to understand how to read those numbers, and then you'll even be able to identify areas that may need improvement. Think about it this way: with the more data that you collect, the more opportunities you have to study and understand your business, and that gives you more opportunities to plan ahead for the future. The fourth tip that I have for you guys is that knowledge is power, and I cannot stress how true this is. Education is key when it comes to starting a new business, and you should always look for new opportunities to get more information. One thing that I can definitely tell you guys is that when you own and run your own business, you have to wear a lot of different hats. Just because you're good at one particular area does not necessarily mean that you're going to ace it when it comes to all of the different areas that come up with your business. I already knew that I had a background in marketing when I had launched Serene Body Sense, but let me tell you, there was so much more for me to learn. Now, marketing was just one of those areas that I needed to learn, but there were other things such as bookkeeping, such as shipping, such as search engine optimization, such as customer service, such as relationship marketing. There were so many different things that I need to learn, and if I didn't take it upon myself to get that information, I probably would have been one of those businesses that went out of business within the 5-year mark. Now, if you guys are wondering about different resources that I use to actually get this information, it's readily available in the form of books, in the form of courses, mentorships, YouTube videos. There's so many different means for you to find the resources for that information. You just have to be the one to actually want it. Now, I'm pretty sure if you're watching this video, the main thing that's driving you to want to start this business is because you want to be successful. You want to make lots of money. You want to retire early. Maybe you want to pay down the mortgage on your parents' home. We all want those things. Every single entrepreneur has that in their mindset. But you have to remember that being patient and practical is a part of the process, so always keep that in mind. One thing that I've learned in the last 8 years is that success is not something that comes easy. It does not happen overnight. Let me give you guys a better way of looking at it. You know, like when you're able to look at a doctor, you can see where they went to school, their credentials and everything else. Let's say that you have a doctor. They still got their medical degree. But when you did some research into their background, you saw that this person completely skipped a few steps when it came to actually earning that degree in medicine. Would you feel comfortable going to that doctor? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're probably saying like, nah, it ain't gonna be me. I'm just gonna look for another doctor. If you wouldn't trust a doctor that skipped a few steps as far as getting their degree in medicine, why exactly would you want that for your business? You don't want to half-ass your business. You don't want to skip steps. You want to make sure that you're investing all the time that you have into your business. View this as your baby. View this as your long-term project. And that is what's going to help you guys be successful. Anyway, guys, make sure that you leave a comment down below and tell me if you found any of these tips to be helpful for you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.